as there are three elements. One is input. The sensor node senses the data and send it to the edge node. Edge node will collect raw input. The raw input in the sense they are not processed. So directly sensed information will be transmitted to the edge node. Edge node collect this raw input or raw information, and then there will be a processor in the edge node. So edge node has capability to store the data also, process the data also, and take the action. So it has all the required resources, processing capability and memory. So both will be there. So the data will be taken and it will be processed, and it may give the response immediately to the network, or it may process the data and forward the data for further processing and for storage at the cloud. At the remote location, this data may be stored and it may be processed again. So it acts like a intermediator between your sensor node or the sensor network and the cloud. So this will be the intermediate node. What are all the functions that this particular edge node can do? So that is very important thing. Let's understand each one of them. First important function is filter. So the edge node can filter the data. It can remove some unwanted data which is present in this raw information. It can send only the required information to the cloud. Suppose there are hundreds of sensors deployed to sense the temperature. Almost all these sensors will have certain values only. Okay, all these sensors will have certain values only, or values within a certain range only. So instead of sending all these data to the cloud, so it may filter out certain redundant information and send only the required information to the cloud. So we call this as edge analytics. That is one of the functionality of the edge analytics, filtering. The second one is transformation. We all know that there are three things. One is extract, transform, and load. ETL operations. We call it as ETL operation, which is very popular in the industry. See, the edge node can extract the data. It can transform it to some other format. For example, see, many of you are doing certain image processing projects. We'll be telling like this. So take the image, convert it into grayscale image. Why? That is one of the transformation required for processing at the end. So that is one pre-processing stage. The same way, so you can collect the data and transform the data to one of the required format, and then again load it to the network or send it to the cloud. So this is another operation performed by the edge node. So extract, transform, and load. So this is very important operation. Next is timing. See, certain application require time information also. The sensor node will sense and send the data. The edge node can add timestamp to the data. This data was received at this particular time. Okay, send it to the cloud. Now cloud may use this for further processing according to the timestamp. So the adding the timestamp is one of the very important process performed by edge analytics. Okay. Next one is correlate. Sometimes, let's assume we take the example of smart farming. Say we may have to check, we may have to collect different parameters. We may have to collect different parameters for a particular growth of a plant, or for a growth of a particular plant. Maybe the soil temperature, nitrogen level, water content. So there may be n number of parameters. There are different sensors. Collecting the information from multiple sensors, different parameter, and then correlating them, and then correlating these values. If the water level is this, and the soil temperature is this. So we need to start irrigation, release the water to the agricultural field. So something like that. Correlation between multiple parameters. If the soil temperature is this, nitrogen level in the soil is this, start feeding the fertilizer. Something like that. So we call this as correlations. So combining or relating multiple parameters for taking certain decision or for certain processing. We call this operation as correlation, that will be again performed by this edge node. Okay, it can perform that. And also it another example is like patient body monitoring. Like we may collect multiple information like body temperature, blood pressure rate, heart rate, I mean a pulse rate, and also respiratory rate, that is the oxygen level. So by considering all these things, these are the certain vitals. Okay, so by considering all these things, we can correlate these results and tell whether the person is healthy or not, whether a person is healthy or not, whether he has certain issues or not. So you can correlate this and take certain information. This is one important aspect of correlation. The second important aspect of correlation is considering the historic data. Now the temperature is 100 in the manufacturing plant is around 200 degree Fahrenheit. Earlier, what was the temperature? So the temperature is rising. So what I need to do? Something like that. Or if you consider the again the patient health monitoring application, what was the blood pressure rate yesterday at this time? Today, what is his blood pressure rate? So whether it is improving or there is a problem. Whether the pulse rate is proper or not. Oxygen level yesterday, what was the oxygen level? And today, what is the oxygen level? Like this, comparing with the historical or the past data and taking the decisions, we call this again as correlation. This is another important aspect of edge analytics. So filter, transform, time, adding the timestamps and the correlations. These are certain important things. So if you analyze this, so your sensors will send the raw data to the edge node. Now edge node may filter it and convert it into certain format transformation, extract, transform, again load, and you can compare this with the historical data or compare this with multiple parameters, and if everything is fine, you can take the decision here itself, or you may forward the first level analysis to the cloud. So you can perform further analysis at the cloud, and you can store all this information at the cloud. Whatever you want, you can do. You can stop here only, or it may be forwarded to the remote server. So first level processing is done at the edge node itself. So we call this as edge computing. Along with this filter, transform, correlation, and timing, we have few more operations. They are matching the patterns. See, there may be certain patterns. For example, if the oxygen level is below some value, so it indicates which is bit dangerous. So that is a pattern. So take the current value and match with the threshold. Take the current value and match with the threshold. If the blood pressure rate is above 160 by 100 or something, it is very dangerous. And also if it is still increasing, so it may lead to a stroke. So that is one of the pattern. So analysis. Suppose if the water level in the soil goes below a certain threshold, it is very dangerous for the proper growth of the plant. So immediately we need to take the action. So that is one kind of these things. See, the temperature in the manufacturing plant is increasing. If it crosses certain threshold value, it may affect the manufacturing process, and it may affect the product. So that we need to take care. So like this, matching with the pattern, certain pattern, taking the data, analyzing, and then comparing with certain things like a threshold or a pattern. That is very, very important one. That is the next operation that can be performed at the edge analysis. Or suppose you take the light intensity. Suppose if the current light intensity is this, some value, okay, we need to turn on the light. That means the available natural light is below this value. We need to turn on the light.